What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day, and today is Taco Tuesday on PrizePicks, which means we are going to get a couple of discounted projections throughout the day, and I have a play for this discount today in today's video. Paul Skenes to go over 5 pitcher strikeouts. I'm going to pair him up with a player in the Ravens-Chiefs game on Thursday night, so if any tacos come out after this one, which there should be 3 tacos today, if any come out after, you can still pair him up with this player. I wouldn't double down on it. You know, if you take them with Paul Skenes, I would then take like another player later in the day. I'm going to send them out to maybe my free plan on Winnable as well as my VIP. But again, if you're watching this past, I think it's like 2:30, the next one will come out, 2:30 Central Time. You can definitely pair it up with the player that I have in today's video. Really like the play. And, you know, I will say yesterday's game, absolutely horrible. You know, Florida State, they look terrible. DJU, I'm never betting on DJU to go over any projection ever again. That guy is very, very bad. He missed so many open touchdowns, honestly. Like, absolutely unacceptable to be, you know, a team that should have been like a playoff contender type thing. And yeah, they just looked absolutely horrible. So the game obviously did not go the way that they wanted to go. We bet on a really, really bad, poor offense right there. And yeah, you guys. So, you know, it does happen at the end of the day. I don't think anyone would have expected Florida State to go 0-2 to begin their year. So probably not going to touch Florida State again. I do have a lot of pairs that I like going into next week, right? So I got a lot of pairs of receivers and quarterbacks that I like going into next week. Definitely week 1. We did good hitting green and red on some of them, but we are going to have even more data going into next week. And yeah, you know, there are some quarterbacks and receivers that are just going to absolutely pop off. That, you know, it's going to be very hard for them not to go over and over just because that is how good they are. Florida State is definitely not one of those teams, so not going to touch them again. So I really want to get you guys some free value on the free YouTube channel because I know a lot of you guys have been tailing. So if you guys don't know, we are profitable sports bettors here on this channel. I use correlation to become a profitable sports bettor. This is what we did last month. So this was over 300 bets, actually around like 350 bets. So a lot of volume last month. I send out around 10 to 12 plays every single day on my VIP. And we went up 82 units in the month of August alone. We've also gone up 80 units every single month the past 3 months. So very, very profitable sports bettors on this channel. I will say if you just joined my VIP, which I know a lot of you guys just got in, we are very streaky for some reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's just like luck or what it is, but we're very streaky. So we'll go on like a week run where we just cannot miss a 10x, and we hit a 10x every single day. Maybe we hit multiple 10x's. If you guys saw last week, I think we went up 27 units in one day. We went up 27 units, and then we had multiple days where we went up 10 units. And then the past 2 days been kind of dry. But honestly, this happened like a week and a half ago where we were dry for like 2 days, and I was like, hey, the hot streak is coming. I feel the hot streak again. So once the hot streak starts coming up, we are going to go on another run. And like you can even see in the past month, right? So this is over 350 bets. It's not like we go up every single day. It's not like we go up every, you know, we have our up days, we have our down days, right? You know, we went down a little bit and then we shot back up. We went down a little bit, we kind of had a steady incline. We went down a little bit and then we shot back up, right? And we're going to end the month in the green. So again, it's not about day-to-day betting. It's not about it's not even about, you know, a couple of days, you know, of a streak, right? It's about at the end of the month, how are we going to do? And again, the past 3 months I've given the VIP and the free plays up 82 units in the past month, and every single month in the past 3 months. So again, hoping to replicate that again. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't, especially with more plays with college football and stuff like that coming on. I will say this is our performance with NFL and college football last year. So NFL went up close to went up more than 200 units, and then college football went up more than or close to 300 units. So 200 plus units on NFL, close to 300 units on college football, and yeah, looking to recreate that too. And if you guys don't know, that's not even my bread and butter. My bread and butter is esports. So let's go ahead and get into the esports play of the day. It should be this one right here. Yeah, so we got Valorant right here. If you guys don't know, Valorant and Counter-Strike, I take those all the time, pretty much in every video. I take them probably 5-6 times a day on the VIP, just because they're very correlated and there's a lot of games that are being played. So when there's a lot of games that are being played, there's a lot of value you can find, and there's just more. The more plays, the better, really. If you find valuable plays, the more plays, the better. If you guys think about it, it's like Counter-Strike and Valorant. It's almost like there's 10, 12 plus games every single day. So think about if there were like 10 NFL games a day and how much value you could get betting on those types of games. So that's why I really love esports, because these guys can play a game pretty much every single day, and it's not going to hurt them, right? It's not like they have to rest and recover to play an esports game. So this is correlated right here. This is, I can't stress this enough. This is, if you saw the performance last month, if I'm telling you the performance of the past 3 months, a play just like this and maybe even a play with a 4-man just like this is our bread and butter play. I mean, this is really the foundation of what we built on, was a Valorant play like this or a Counter-Strike play like this. And if you guys don't know, they're pretty much the same game, especially how they're correlated. We're going to take the more and more in this game. Again, this game is happening in about 2 hours, so try to lock this in. This is the latest game I could even find in Counter-Strike or Valorant, so try to get you guys to get in these plays. Normally I try to do like a 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. play, but there was none up on the board. So working with what I have, we're taking this team right here, Ultimates, and this team right here, Saw, and we are taking the Moors on the players right here, Spy and Kona 20. And we're taking the Moors. So the reason why we're taking the Moors is because Valorant is very correlated based off of game length. So if the longer a game goes on, the more kills should happen in that game. The shorter a game is, the less kills that should happen. So if a long game happens, if it goes into overtime, if it just goes the distance, and map 1 and map 2, or however you want to say it, more kills should happen in this game, and both these guys should go over. Now, if a very short game happens, if one team blows the other team out of the water, then it should go less and less, where both these guys actually go under their projections. Now, in this specific game, I think it's going to be a longer game. That is based on my research, based on my looking at the teams, looking at the data. I think this should be a longer game, and if it's a longer game, both these guys should go over, right? So I really like the players, really like the lines here. Again, if this bumps by 0.5, I generally say if it bumps by 0.5, you can still take it. Normally, all my plays, I like up to like 1 kill bumping. So a lot of times in the VIP, you'll see if you check them an hour later, 2 hours later, a lot of the plays that I take, a lot of the lines, they'll bump by 1 kill, 1.5 kills, and I've shown this over the past weeks and months that I've been doing these YouTube videos. Like a lot of them will bump up over a couple of hours. So first play of the day, lock this in. And then second play of the day is going to be right here on this Taco Tuesday play right here. So we got Polsky's over 5 pitcher strikeouts. Really like this too. I like the pitcher strikeout tacos, but any taco, you shouldn't really question it. You should just pretty much take it because if his line is at 7 on all these other books and you're getting him at 5, then it's a really good play at the end of the day. And then I'm going to take Derrick Henry under 16.5 rush attempts. So he averaged just right around 16 rush attempts last year, and I think he's going to get a lot less volume on the Ravens. So it is going to be his first game on the Ravens, so we'll see what happens. I will say also on Underdog and on Fliff, his line on Underdog is 16, and on Fliff his line is 15.5. So these other books are setting his line at anywhere between 16 and 15.5. We're able to get him on PrizePicks at 16.5, so we're going to take his under. I think this should be pretty close. He might get 16, he might get 15. That definitely could happen. But on the Ravens, I think he's going to have more of a split back duo. And also Lamar's going to be there. So Lamar's going to be there. He runs sometimes too. That might take away from Derrick Henry. And also I think the Ravens may be behind in this game, right? So if the Ravens, if they end up winning, if they end up going ahead and winning the game, then yeah, Derrick Henry might get more rushing attempts at the end of the game when they're trying to run the clock out. But I don't really see that happening. I think it is going to be the Chiefs who end up winning this game. I think the Chiefs are an even better team than they were last year. They have better weapons and stuff like that. So I think the Chiefs should win this game. It's going to cause Derrick Henry not to get as many rush attempts than he averages. So taking the under right here. Again, if this bumps down to 16, you could definitely still take it. It's not as good of a play because there is a very high chance that he does get 15 or 16 rush attempts. And if he gets 16 rush attempts and you take his line at 16, you would push the play. I would win the play, right? So these 0.5 differences, they really, really matter, especially something with like rush attempts or like rebounds in the NBA or something like that, like these lower lines right here. So again, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I really want to give you guys free value and the free plays to start hitting as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for the support, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.